You can see why I have the tripod, it's so much easier. Alright, so this is why I'm responsible for the Sooners losing the BCS championship game. And this story starts, oddly enough, in Denver, Colorado. 2 years before that. I was working for Campus Speak, and I was interviewing with Campus Speak, college speakers agency, and I lived with 3 other roommates, the 3 other interns. And that was Leanne, who was from California, and this is why I don't particularly like Southern California, because she was really annoying. And then Thorn, who was actually named Anthony, but he went by Thorn, and he'd like to tell us his stripper name was Thorn Daddy. And he was from Natchitoches, Louisiana, which I always used to pronounce Natchitoches, because it annoyed him. And then there was Jen, who was from North Carolina or New Jersey, however you want to look at it, but she was alright. I guess I got along with Leanne, but I didn't really hang out with her. I didn't get along with Thorn, because in addition to being, he was a really little dude, and he was bipolar, and you shouldn't make fun of people having mental disorders, but like, he intentionally didn't, he had pills and didn't take them, because he said it would make him not want to drink, and then that would make him bad. I could watch his moods change. But I became friends with Jen, and we would hang out. And then when we were done with the internship, she went off to work. She went off to Cincinnati, and I went to Springfield, Missouri. So, and it was interesting because her first email from her university was like that there was somebody like with a gun on campus, and mine was that they're having a midnight breakfast. So that was kind of fun. But she went off to Cincinnati, and I went off to Missouri State. And when she got her master's degree and I got my master's, I went to Oklahoma, and she went to Florida. And then it was getting to be the point where OU and Florida were gonna, like, it was looking like they were gonna be in the national championship. And I called her, I was talking to her, I was like, hey, we should go to the game if that happens. So we did. And so OU and Florida played, and we decided we were gonna go to the games. I got tickets, they were like $500. So she was in charge of hotels and stuff. So I went to the game. And I said to her, I'm coming down for the game already. Why don't I come down for New Year's Eve? We can hang out for New Year's Eve, have fun. So we went to this place on New Year's Eve, right? And who do you want to guess showed up at this place we went to on New Year's Eve? Any guesses? 2008, Gainesville, Florida.
Who do you know?
Football player.
No, the close. Who? Football player who?
From OU.
No OU football players.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow. So Tim Tebow shows up at our place on New Year's Eve, and he's drinking water, of course. He's got his nice bottle of water because he's Saint Tebow, and so I'm sitting there like I'm literally 15 feet from him, and I'm messaging all my friends from OU. I'm like, hey, I'm 15 feet from Tim Tebow, and they're of course messaging me back, hey, you should break his leg. And I was like, well, he's kind of flanked by a couple offensive linemen. And I'm in Gainesville, Florida, and I think even Jen would not be able to be out if I broke his leg. And he's Superman. If I tried to break his leg, it wouldn't work. So, and then of course a week later, he took over the game in the second half, for those of you who remember, and OU lost it to Florida. So, if I had broken his leg, I doubt OU would have lost to Florida, and OU would have won the BCS championship. But because I didn't, I'm responsible for OU losing the BCS championship game. And that's it.